A AA manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. The promising player has been called up to AAA. News of a call-up, though positive, can also be shocking, its impact taking time to sink in. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and a new uniform amidst players with whom he is unfamiliar. A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA. This prospect showed promise at the AA level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game. Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still nothing. Standing in, John Sterling. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Sterling.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 39 has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
All right, here's how the home side.
Ready for another chance, Manny
24.
Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1.
No strike. Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Taylor Youngman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fleming is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Sterling. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Fleming has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Manny Fleming. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounded to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him, and I'm sure he's riding high right now. But as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be at the major league level. He'll be looking to pick up a lot more base knocks here in AAA to earn his way up to the majors.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Ramon Cabrera.
Oh, work it ahead. Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit back up the middle. Spanos ranging up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Ready once again, number one. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, let her fly right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Teague is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Sky Sox lead this thing 4-2.
Down now.
Digging in once again, number 33. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and two, here it comes. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score.
Ready for another shot now. John Sterling. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fleming is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Fleming. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Manny Fleming.
Let's go now. What's that?
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Teague arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Taylor Youngman earns his first win of the season. Juan Rodriguez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score: first for the victorious Sky Sox, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Baby Cakes, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Colorado Springs Sky Sox and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Into the box, Manny Fleming. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smalls will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, Manny Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fleming.
Your pitch only, huh?
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Now a move over to first.
No, he's
a
safe.
dive, but he's back.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Runner goes for second. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, Steve, guy, what do you say?
Here's another 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Peter Teague comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that.
Now batting, Ricky Gutu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Stepping up to the plate, Manny Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got a 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
Hey, put one in the cap right here, huh?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Smalls is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in, number 33. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You can't throw a ball high enough over this guy's eyes. He is a bad ball hitter, and if you throw it up, he'll just climb the ladder with the pitcher.
Digging in now, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder, Manny Fleming.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Stepping into the box, Barry Rayner. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Hey, your turn right there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh? Here we go. Need you right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Hunter Cervenka earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
Our final line score.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend. So digging in now, Quincy Silva. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
Silva.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hood arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And today's starter, this is going to...
Standing in, Manny Fleming. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Manny Fleming.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Sogard. And he's set down 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the
So striding forward now, Manny
24.
Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fleming.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Attaboy, way to get on base.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Into the box now, Richie Huff.
Now batting. Catcher, Richie Huff.
Popped up. Number 1 is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Manny Fleming. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Fleming.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a... Digging in, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Let her rip. One time.
The 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Number 71 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 71. Now batting.
In now, Ramon Cabrera. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, your pitch, huh? Hey, like your chin up there, huh? Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh?
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Come on, Jack.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Now batting. Number 1.
Here we go one time, like a big dog.
Standing in now, number 1. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hey, we need you right here, one time.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Hey, get a good one.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Like you can right there. Square it up.
The next 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Wait for a good one. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
The next 3-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around it. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Forrest Perkey gets the win in relief, his 6th of the MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop and digging in Ricky Gutu. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Runners on the move for second. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Number 1 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And now we'll look at the start.
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the. Now to the plate, Manny Fleming. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2, and all of a sudden you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
Hey, way to drive that one. Nice rip.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Hey, keep going. Stay hot, huh?
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Stay hot up there.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hop back. Keep it up.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. At the plate, Manny Fleming.
Fielder number 24, Manny Fleming.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your
First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Ready with the 0-2. Line to the right side. Ojeda is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now at the plate, Manny Fleming. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. And digging in, Steven Spanos. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Spanos.
We got one here, guys.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fleming on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the...
Ready now, Manny Fleming. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Sterling is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Now in the box, Manny Fleming.
24. Manny Fleming.
Oh, here you go.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Oliver Silva, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, it's been an interesting season so far. He's pitched much better on the road. His results and his numbers at home have not been good. So maybe this is the game that we're going to see him pivot that around, change that trend, and start to throw better at home. A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Fleming
takes a knee-high fastball. Now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
That misses. 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Lynch, and he makes the throw to first. Fleming is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Carlos Valentin, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Manny Fleming 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
3-0 pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Valentin going back on it to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now.
Now batting, catcher, Ramon Cabrera.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here it comes. 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs and 21 driven in. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Ready for another shot
Center
now.
fielder
Manny
24.
Fleming, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Right here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, let it rip here.
Here's another 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Valentin is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Ready for another chance?
Center
Manny
fielder number
Fleming.
24.
Hey, see it? Drive
Manny
right there.
Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Right there.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score.
Hey, we need you right here. 1 time.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
3-0 now.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Right here. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as
Now
the
batting,
lefty starts to get
catcher,
loose.
Ramon Cabrera.
He's set. Here it comes. Ramon Cabrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Valentin moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And the throw in gets away from him. Ready once again, number 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Need you right here, one time.
The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Wait for a good one.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well.
No runs are scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
Striding in once again, Luis Cora. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fleming coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping into the box, Manny Fleming. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cora moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the rally.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Jose Arena earns his 5th winner of the year. Oliver Silva was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Standing in, Jimmy Perez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Leading off with a baby cake.
At the plate, Manny Fleming. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
going. Stay hot.
The 0-1 delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Stay hot, baby.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Striding into the box, number 1. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set and the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a throw over and the runner back. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. And yet another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay
And again a throw over, runner back safely. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Stay hot, baby.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. Let's take a look at the second baseman. I love his actions and his footwork. Great range to his right and to his left. But the key, as we all know, at second is the pivot. And can he turn it or can he not? This guy's one of the best.
Stepping up now, Tomas Telis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Come on, let it fly.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, he made him look bad on that one. He was way off balance with that swing. Got him out front. It just looked ugly.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now, number 39 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Find me a barrel right here.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for Iowa.
In now, Todd Lynch, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pulled toward right center field. Fleming has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. It's not often that you say the right fielder is the best defender on the team, but this guy stands right up there. He catches everything. He's a tremendous athlete. He makes the throws. He's got a cannon. Oh, my gosh. Wait till you see him throw. Fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Tapia. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, nice job right there.
Digging in for his second at bat, Manny Fleming. First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Mansfield. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jimmy Mansfield.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fleming has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Manny Fleming. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Number 1 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
The 1-0 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
From the belt, the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, one pitch right here. On out.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Come on now. One time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Runners on first with one down. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box now, number 39. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
1-0 count. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Digging in, Rick McDermott. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Comes set and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Meyer is after it, and that's the second out of the inning. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can.
So digging in now, Manny Fleming. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition
Now
some
batting,
hope that they can do something
1.
with this inning.
Now batting, number 1. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Hey, your turn now. No one better.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Here it comes on 0-2. On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Tomas Telis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll reach first safely. Stepping in, number 39. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
You're already down a couple runs already. You got second and third. This is a critical situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
Here you go, babe. Need you right now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, clutch up right now.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Into the box now Jimmy Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Fenn is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
High in the air out to center field. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Fleming. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Come on, Big, get your pitch. Let's go.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Meyer moving forward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here. No. Settling in now, Jamal Weeks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fleming coming in. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. At the plate, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder, Manny Fleming.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. HR, you take a look at our home-standing ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, last game.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half. Now at the plate, Manny Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fleming.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
Hey, let's can up there, huh?
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
He's running toward second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Ichiro rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Now batting, catcher.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip.
Come on now, get your pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
1-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Hey.
2-2.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
One time. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Mansfield is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now in the box, Carlos Rosado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Rosado.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Hood moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Chris Tackett. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Tackett.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fleming is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding forward now, Mark Meyer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fleming on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manny Fleming. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around.
Go out here.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Johnny Tapia. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Johnny Tapia.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ichiro on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first. So stepping in, Chris Tackett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fly ball out toward left center field. Moving under it, Fleming. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Juan Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So striding in, Manny Fleming. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Meyer has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low 3s, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Fleming.
Manny Fleming is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Now here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Ramon Cabrera is on deck.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, catcher Ramon Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ball 2 now.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Runner back safely.
Wait for a good one.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
I got 3-1.
It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out. Standing in, Todd Lynch. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fleming patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Striding in once again, Jimmy Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jimmy Perez.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, ready for another chance.
Center
Manny
fielder,
Fleming.
Come on, baby.
Manny
See it, drive it.
Fleming.
Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty. Digging in to try it again. Ken French.
Number 4, Ken French.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Hood ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Kawada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Fleming moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses 1-1. From the stretch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock or get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Now batting, catcher.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Unfortunately here they will get an out on the play, but the runners will move up to second and third now with 1 gone. Digging in once again, number 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, number 39. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Drive it, kid. Here you go.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The I-Cubs are out in front, 2-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
One time, right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. French moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Alec Mills. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the William Clark, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. A runner in scoring position with none out. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, let it fly right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the. Digging in to try it again. Manny Fleming, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, baby.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone.
See it, drive it like you can.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Way out in front. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
See a good one right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Givens is in pursuit. In to score, the runner from second. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
The batter.
Stepping in now, David Cruz. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here we go, baby.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manny Fleming. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. On at first base is Ichiro. Nobody out.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Like you can up there, huh?
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt.
Ready for another chance? Howie Warner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air to shallow center. Fleming on the move. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a flare out to left center. Goodrich ranging forward, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, number 54. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ichiro has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Fleming. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Givens is there to put it away for route number 1. 8-1 is the final tonight. Erwin Vargas earns the win, his second. William